All right, so the last one we're going to review is going to be decimals in a word problem. So you can see we have some decimals here in our table, and we have our word problem telling us exactly what we're buying, what we're spending here. And so remember, word problems like this, the most important thing is actually the words, because it's going to tell us exactly how many of each thing we're buying. Okay, we may not use everything in this table. We have to read the words to determine what things we're actually going to use. Okay, so it says the table shows the prices of different items at Burgers. Cynthia and her friends purchased 3 burgers. Okay, so I'm going to find burger, and I'm going to say that's going to be times 3. They bought 3 of those, so I need to figure out how much those 3 burgers cost. And they also bought 2 drinks. Okay, so I'm going to find the drinks, the sodas, and I'm going to say that is times 2, and I need to figure out how much that costs. And then the question says, what is the total cost? So we need to find burgers, again, 3 of them, and we need to find drinks, again, 2 of them, and we are going to add to find our total cost. Okay, and again, it is asking just for total cost. We don't need change or anything. So again, reading these word problems carefully and labeling all these words are so important to make sure we have the right things. So we actually don't need French fries. So I am going to mark it off just so I don't get confused, because nowhere in my words does it say I need French fries. So I'm just marking it off. So I'm going to start with my burgers, and I'm going to say, okay, I have $5.50. And I need to multiply that by 3 burgers. So 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 5 is 15 plus 1 is 16. And remember that when you're multiplying, you count your decimal places. So 1, 2 behind the decimals. So 1, 2 behind the decimals. So how much did my burgers cost? Well, they cost $16.50. Okay. And then I need to find my soda. Well, soda is pretty easy because it's whole numbers. And we all should know that 2 times 2 is just 4. So the drinks cost me $4. But remember, when you're adding and subtracting decimals, you need to line your decimals up. I'm going to put a filler 0 there so you can see my decimal is nice and lined up. I'm going to go ahead and bring it straight down in my problem. And then I have 0 plus 0 is 0. 5 plus 0 is 5. 6 plus 4 is 10, carry my 1, and 1 plus 1 is 2. And so again, did I answer the question asked? Did I find the total cost? Yes, I took my burgers and my drinks and I added them together. And again, I did not need French fries. So we can see that B is the correct answer. Again, the key to these word problems with decimals is that you may not use everything, and you need to read carefully on what specifically you are buying. And notice that they threw like $16.50 at you, which was how much the burgers cost. So we know that was not our total. So that was just the burgers. So don't fall for problems like that, answers like that, where they are trying to trick you. Okay, make sure you're answering the question that they're asking. All right, you go try.